Hello everyone, I wanted to share with you guys how I did my leopard print design. I'm going to be using a number 8 brush, and these brushes should be up on my website by this weekend. Thank you all so much that have been so patient and waiting for them. So thank you all. I started off with my Cover Peach Kiss to do the nail bit. If you can tell, it's a lot shorter than usual. It's just the look that I'm going for this design. I usually do it longer, but this time I actually did it way shorter. Now I'm going to use beige from my Earth collection, which is up for sale again. I just love this color, and it would look great as a French also. If you don't want it that white, you can just keep it beige and it looks beautiful. Well, I'm using it as the base for this leopard print. So I did it to my desired length, and if you can see, the nail bit should always be a little bit higher than the actual free edge. This is a tip I'm going to give you guys. After you finish the base color out of any design that you're using forms, before you encapsulate, I like to give it a little pinch, because sometimes we give it the pinch after we encapsulate, and the bottom base, whatever is under, is already extremely dry, so it's really not doing anything. So I like to give it a pinch before I encapsulate, and then I'm encapsulating right now. I'm just giving that last bead, and after I encapsulate, I'm going to give it another pinch. I had a little tip also is just dip the wand or whatever you pinch with, dip it into clear acrylic first so it won't get stuck. I always touch it, make sure it's not sticky, and once it starts getting matte, it starts losing its shine, that's when you go in and you pinch the nail. Okay, I hope that helps. Now this is the middle finger. I'm putting a very thin layer of crystal acrylic, clear acrylic. The reason I do that is to protect the natural nail. Since I'm going to use the color beige on the whole nail, the color beige has pigment in it, so we don't want to pigment our natural nails. Usually if you use, let's say I would have used a red acrylic, it's gonna stain my natural nail like a reddish. If I wouldn't have put the clear under this one, my nail would have probably gotten like a little yellowish. So the clear acrylic is just to protect the natural nail from the pigments in the acrylic. You only do this when you're going to use a pigmented acrylic over the natural nail. And I'm just adding length to the nail up to the length that I want it. I'm giving it a square shape, and these are actually squoval nails. I'm going to round off the edges once I start filing. So like I said, as soon as it gets matte, it starts losing its shine. It's not completely hard, but it's not sticky anymore. That's when I pinch. It's just gonna, what the pinch does is it gives it that C curve, and it strengthens the nail because it lifts the tension area. So I'm just filing. I wanted to show you guys that I file one side first and then the next, and then I do the tip. I do this to all the nails so they can look even. Now I'm using the safety bit, and I go around the cuticle area and I seal it. When I say I seal the cuticle area, that means that I'm taking off all the excess acrylic and I'm blending it into my natural nail. That way I'm going to avoid any lifting. Now I buffed it, and I dusted it, and now I added a little bit of alcohol, and that's how I cleansed the excess dust off the nails. Make sure you get it all out from under the nails, all around. The cleaner your nail will be, the better the nail polish or the gel will adhere to your acrylic nail. Okay, I placed the color Cappuccino from Fantasy Nails. I just have the bigger bottle, but from Fantasy Nails onto a piece of aluminum foil. Also, it's another tip that I like to do. Instead of putting polish on a piece of paper or plastic, I feel that when you put it onto aluminum foil, it dries out a lot slower. So aluminum foil is great. With a daughter, I just put random little spots of the Cappuccino color. You can also use a darker brown and then just outline it with black, but I wanted to go a little bit lighter, so I just put the Cappuccino color, and now I'm outlining it with a bronze. This one I bought it at my local beauty supply. It was like $2 or $1.50, something like that, and it's great. These are easy to find. And I'm just outlining all the little dots or circles or little stains that we did with the Cappuccino, and now I'm doing they're like little commas all around, and now I'm doing little dots all around. And this is how I do my leopard print. The reason I chose to do it with polish was because if I ever want to change up the design, if I would have encapsulated this, I'd have to kind of remove the whole nail. But if I just want to change the design, I'm just going to file away with the polish, and I can do something over that. Now I'm using the gold glitter from Fantasy Nails, and I'm just placing it on random spots around the nail just to give it some contrast and a little bit of shine. And now I'm applying my UV gel. The reason I did that before I adhere the stones, because I'm going to adhere some rhinestones, is because I don't want to mess up the polish while I'm adhering the rhinestones. So now I put the soak off gel. As you guys know, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that I like to adhere them with soak off gel. I also have a video especially on how to adhere stones if you guys want to watch that. I applied a size 20 Swarovski, that's the biggest one, and the other ones are a size 16 I believe, and then the smaller ones are a size 9 or 10, I'm not sure. And then I applied some micro beads that I bought at Michael's, just in random spots, just to give it a little bit of, you know, contrast from the stones. Now I'm putting this big stone right in the middle, and I'm using the size 15 or 16 Swarovskis on the side. The middle stone, a wonderful friend of mine gave them to me, and I just love them. It's made out of acrylic, actually. It's not glass. It's acrylic, but it just shines so beautiful. My friend, her YouTube channel is Brisa en el Mar, and you know, she does very beautiful designs too. And she also gave me these bows, and they're beautiful. I just love them. I hope you like this design. If you recreate it, hashtag me on Instagram, and you just might see one of your designs on my next videos. So thank you so much for watching. I wanted to thank you guys because we're already 20,000. We're up to 20,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful to you all. All I can say is thank you, and until next time, bye.